Hi, welcome back. So I figured I'd do a reading about what your best power move at this time could be. So let's go ahead and get into it. We have a lot of awesome, strong energy in Leo season. So I'm going to choose some crystals and we'll see what your best power move at this time will be. Beautiful. So go ahead and make your selection. Perhaps we have the yellow citrine and the blue sodalite. Let's see what your most important power move at this. I'm feeling really called to get some tarot on this bad boy. For each pile, please give us the power move for each pile. Hopefully you didn't see that. If you did, that's okay, because there's more mystery to come, right? And for citrines, okay, great. So make your choice now. We have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So, this could apply to both piles. Is about a new start, a new beginning. Uranus energy here. We have a lot of strong Uranian aspects right now. We all feel invigorated to revolutionize something in our life, which is awesome. We're exiting out of an old paradigm shift. So, yeah, things are coming to the surface. People are really stepping up, I think. So go ahead and make your choice. This will be pile 1 and pile 2 for citrine, yellow, or pile 1, sodalite. So make your choice, and we'll get started. If you picked pile 1 for your best power move at this time, of course, you could have seen Ace of Wands. Strong fire energy here. We'll get some clarification. Let's get some right off the bat. All right, it's hot as balls. Okay. I don't know how I want to. Let's do Animal Oracle. For pile 1's power move at this time. Wow, confidence. Queen of Wands again. Lots of fire energy here. Beautiful energy. Tell us more about their most important power move at this time. What can they do, and how can they succeed? Wow, did you see like the splitting? It's like the splitting of an atom. Four of Swords, very interesting. Maybe you're like splitting your yeah, they're like relax, stop working, and maybe your ability to actually not invest or not exert a lot of effort at this time and pour into yourself, sit from a place of regalness, of enjoyment, like a lion, like a hunting wildcat would, kind of embody that sort of energy, this kind of regal, beautiful energy. Yeah, there's something maybe about work at this time. Maybe they want you to do this in work, show people your authority by not doing anything, kind of like radiating out Queen of Wands energy, resting with the Four of Swords here, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here. They do not want you to exert effort. They want you to show off maybe in a way of how you can relax or just relax more. Let's see. Let's get some more important clarification on the Queen of Wands. Tell us more. Can you tell us more what you'd like them to do as their power move? We have Page of Wands here right beside the Ace of Wands. So maybe you're like investing in your passions, in a new passionate beginning for you. Maybe the reason that they don't want you to work as much is because of give and take dynamics. Like we need to make sure that you're receiving enough for your effort. And actually, overworking is really a sign of insecurity, right? So let's talk more about your power move for pile 1. Oh, okay. Feminine, yeah, they want you to. Okay, interesting. You could be having arguments with a feminine. But maybe there's like, tell us more for pile 1's power move. What is their most important power move at this time if they could succeed doing something? Surrender, purge, and release. So maybe your ability to detach from what doesn't serve you, from pulling back your energy from places that don't serve you, will really help you to elevate and become more masculine. Stand your ground. Don't be over accommodating, especially if people are going out of their way to hurt you in some kind of sense. Best advice for pile 1's power move, please, at this time. Their power move. What is the best advice? Silence. Yeah, this is kind of the same energy. You can see she's pulled away. There could be somebody around you that's trying to trap you in a web or something like that. Somebody like a negative mother figure is kind of the vibe I'm getting. But let's go get more advice. Wow. Okay, anyways, yeah, this could be in career, definitely. I'm kind of curious what 19 is for you. Maybe there's a dog around you that's helping you or a spirit or something. 19. Our love and commitment stay strong, even though change is a part of life and all of us are meant to evolve. You are loved now and can trust this higher love is true. Spirit loves you and love has arrived in many forms, manifesting in people you surround yourself with, expressed uniquely through them. Okay, stay true to what you love, for now is a good time of fortune. Be steady and recognize that people and things are always transforming. Your heart is loving and true, and they want you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love attracts and manifests more of it. You deserve all of it, so have faith in Spirit's plan for you. So maybe you're like kind of, fighting that good fight kind of vibe. I think I'm going to end it there. I feel like I don't need much more for you. I feel like that was clear. So I hope you like this reading. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thank you. Take care. It's funny. Okie dokie. get pile 2 on the table, please. Let's put this back. Okay, if you picked pile 2, thank you for being here. Wow, Temperance energy here. So, I mean, you could be Sagittarius. It looks like your power move at this time is being able to alchemize negative experiences into positive ones, kind of staying positive through it all, or maybe just not like a fake positivity, but like nurturing your own peace. I mean, pile 1 kind of had a similar message for their power move with the 4 of Swords there, but let's see more about your power move. Tell us more about what you need them to do as their power move to succeed. So make sure that you're speaking kindly or something. The High Priestess here, 8 of Wands. Tell us more about their power move. Power move for Citrine. Oh my god. Yeah, coming out of burdens. Okay, that's really interesting. Empress energy with the Emperor. Maybe they're asking you to connect or commit to somebody as well. But let's go and get, before we jump too ahead of ourselves, I mean, let's talk more about your power move. I want to get some different decks on this. Tell us more about Citrine's power move. Yeah, that's so funny. Maybe they're asking you to not be egotistical in your power move, because they had the Queen of Wands upright in the first reading, but in this reading it was reversed. So maybe there's like, in pile 1, maybe they needed to like, maybe these are different sectors of your life as well. If you're watching the entire reading, like maybe the first pile was like more about career, but your power move seems to be gaining clarity, communicating directly, kind of tapping into your intuition, especially in regards to a commitment and pursuing a new beginning of some sort. We have the Fool that basically popped out. Yeah, something is changing for you. There is like something divinely ordained or destined here. Could be a partnership, could be a decision, could be some kind of that's interesting. Let's get more messages for Citrine's power move. Those who pick pile 2, whether it's their power move. The earth supports me and meets my needs. So this is kind of maybe health related, or your ability to have proper give and take dynamics with other people, or maybe job related, or maybe self-esteem, creativity, joy, dating, love. I'm going to grab another deck for you guys. Your power move at this time. Yeah, let's get your power move. Tell us more about Citrine's power move. What is her power move? Bonfire reverse. Maybe they're asking you, I want to get wisdom of the oracle because that wasn't clear. Citrine's power move, please. Can you be clear about their power move? So just kind of stay focused. Things are changing maybe in your real estate. Something's changing with time maybe. I feel like this card is important here. Let's get the card 30. This could be your local community or something to do with communicating or some, let's see, 28, 30. Timelessness, divine timing, and immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining the past is behind them and the future is ahead. But what if it isn't true at all? What if everything, including creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to create the life you desire, so release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours is never withheld. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them right on time. Love, the fulfillment of desire, even a body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and can't be coerced. Everything has a season, and the divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, and to give and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. Your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the internal efforts of your most important manifestation partner spirit in a divine measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing, stay positive, and make a commitment to remain in the high vibrational thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and the highest good in no time at all, like magic. So what's the fuss about not having enough time? The prosperous life that's yours will never pass you by. I want to know more about your power move at this time for Citrine. What is the best advice for their power move? What is their power move if they were to succeed doing a move? Wasp. So strange. We have transformation on the bottom of the deck. Malice on the top. Maybe somebody around you is kind of like negative, or there was negative influences in some sense. There's something that's transforming. Maybe this is the way, like negative patterns or something like that as well. Money could be coming to you unexpectedly as well. Let's get some messages from Wasp. Maybe something about flying or like protecting yourself as you go about your endeavors. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, because maybe you're not dealing with very nice people, right? So let's go ahead and see. Wasp. Revenge is sweet, never to fail. Vindictive actions sting in the tail. Avenge, torment without concern. Scores to settle in return. So maybe there is, I was thinking Charlie XCX. She just released a new song with Billie Eilish or something. I don't know. There's something about revenge here, and I don't know. Maybe no, she has nothing to do. I don't know why I mentioned that. Sorry. Um, but revenge can be a really good thing. I think. We always like to say it's a bad thing, but it can force you to take action in ways that you wouldn't otherwise, like standing up for the revenge of the vengeance of criminals that hurt other people. I mean, having the balls to go after them, having the balls to protect victims and never allow anybody else to be a victim or things like that. So I think it can really help you step into your power if you're dealing with negative people that are constantly hurting other people or negative situations. And I think revenge is actually a good thing. And so let's see. Here I am. Take a good long look. I am not a beauty to behold, perfectly formed to deliver a real sting in the tail if you cross me. And unlike maybe there's an ask to be more authentic as well. And unlike my honeybee cousins, I can do more than once to be warned. You say you seek revenge for a serious wrongdoing, for words most foul spread about you, for acts in your name, for a hurt so profound that now it is anger and rage that keeps you going. Okay, I can deliver, but revenge takes many forms, and maybe what you really seek is to be vindicated, to have the truth be told, and to have your name cleared, not more damage and destruction on top of exiting wreckage. Think hard on this, for perhaps the best way to be avenged is to rise above the chaos, to forgive and to release hurt, and to take pity. Wow, think hard on this, for perhaps the best way to be avenged is to rise above all the chaos, to forgive and to release the hurt, and to take pity. You have all the power now. It is your anger and hurt that feeds the drama. Wow. Remove no, but also like if you're dealing with somebody that's bullying you, having anger and hurt is a good thing. Some people just take and take and take abuse and they don't do anything about it. So I do think that cultivating a sense of strength and anger towards those that are not good is actually very healthy and good. If it allows you to have the energy to make changes or to fight for yourself, which usually forces negative people to step back and step down, right? Because otherwise they just think you're easy prey and you look like a good meal. Basically, you look very tasty, right? So something you have sown is going to come back. No, be careful not to break the law in order to get back at someone. Remember, the truth will come out. Be patient, hold tight. I'm going to pull some more cards because I don't quite think that this is. I'm getting, and I always go with my gut, but this isn't quite the full story for me. So I want to know more about your power move at this time. Tell us more clearly. What is the power move here, and why is Wasp here? Tell us about the power move for Citrine, please. We have Father Christmas. It almost came out in the reverse, but we'll go ahead and read it. Let's go ahead and get Father Christmas. Maybe there's like a maturity here as well. Let's see. Sorry, I've got to find it. There it is. Introspection, guidance, and solitude. In traditional decks, this card is usually called the Hermit, which implies solitude and inner searching. Maybe you need to pull back from somebody or something, or I don't know. The figure of Father Christmas fits in the function rather beautifully, and while seemingly straightforward in appearance, the figure hides a complexity of history and tradition that is millennia in the making. The figure is not to be confused with the earlier Sinterklaas, which has a different evolutionary trajectory in the pages of history. Father Christmas is an enigmatic figure that captures an ancient spirit that was loved and vilified by equal measure. He is the personification of the Christmas spirit that emerged from the Middle Ages and into the modern era. The same spirit can be in numerous European legends under innumerable names, but Father Christmas arose as a reactionary figure in 16th century England. Christmas and its celebrations were under attack, and the Puritans wanted to be rid of the papal facade and the heathen-like figures associated. He had little to do with children, being an altogether adult character. Much to the dismay of the church, he crossed borders and challenged the norm. Held within the enigmatic figure swims all the ancient spirits of the season, many whose names have been lost. For nearly 300 years, the figure appeared in plays or on a stage under various names: Lord Christmas, Sir Christmas, Father Christmas. He contains the same energy as the child. It is simultaneously ancient and innocent. He is a bridge between the deep past and the present. After hundreds of years, the amalgamation of Sinterklaas and Father Christmas was born in the United States as Santa Claus. who then found his way back into Europe and evolved to be an indistinguishable from Father Christmas. All the wisdom of the spirits of Yuletide are held within this figure. So divinatory meaning. In the hand he carries a bundle of sticks from the birch, the pioneer tree that signifies birth, new beginnings, and growth. But there is another side to this, for birch sticks were also used to punish, and they can be seen in the hands of Krampus, the shadow of Father Christmas. So maybe you're taking the stance of like a really noble kind of protector. Yeah, I knew it. I knew this was a good card. That's why this card came out with it. Because you're using the birch sticks to basically give coal to bad people, right? People that don't deserve goodness. And especially if you're dealing with somebody that's like your direct opposite. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that is like everything that you are not. You know, if you're a very kind person and you used to be, or like maybe you're very, maybe you just care about people a lot. But this person doesn't find value in that at all, or doesn't operate from the same values, right? So maybe you're needing to kind of guide the way in some kind of regard for people around. And so you kind of have to be the disciplinarian one here. But let's see. In the backpack, he carries toys that symbolize the innocence of childhood and the awe that children feel towards the season. So maybe you're born, of course, we have Sagittarius energy here in winter, but you could also be a gift giver, somebody who likes to protect people, who likes to bring joy to people, who likes to bring wisdom and guidance. But sometimes, the light can see the dark, right? We have this kind of dichotomy here in the wasp with the yellow and the black here, and I'm noticing it in this little lantern here. So there's something about you're able to see both sides of a situation. You're able, and you can see how I always associate the left with the past. This card is very dark here, right? So there could be some negative force that really hates you or just doesn't like seeing you kind of it's funny how like as we move towards the future we get into more positive energy. We have this really dark energy, so maybe something's around you lurking or trying to sabotage you or something. But then you come out, right? Your power move is to stand strong, even if you're alone, like the hermit is on this path, alone, illuminating the way for others, so that a path can be cleared, a path can be made through the darkness, through the forest, right? And then we have Wasp here, which is there's a forest in this card as well, and there's not a forest in every of those cards, I don't think. But there's a forest here, and you can see there's like a river going through the forest, down the forest, in this dark kind of forest. But it's funny how as I bring it towards the camera, it gets brighter. So maybe that's another message. But yeah, it looks like you're guiding the way through a treacherous forest where there could be a lot of negativity around you. Maybe you've joined a place or you joined a group or something like that where there's a bully, and you're being called to kind of act as Santa Claus in some kind of sense and bring justification here. So let's continue. Okay, let's see. These act as reminders that even as adults, we should maintain connection to the magic held within Yuletide. So maybe you're a spiritual person or you need to bring spirituality or a kind of groundedness. Father Christmas carries a traditional lantern of the hermit, the leader of the ways, exactly. And his path moves towards a destination we can't see. He walks alone, and yet he is not lonely, for he contains the essence of all that was and all that will be. Sometimes we all need time out to reflect and engage in introspection to reassess our journey and what destination it is we truly seek. Wow. You are facing such a time right now. You have an inner light, an inner guide that will help you. Your life is in this world is short. Follow your gut and go with your dreams. Trust your wisdom. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Beautiful energy. We'll go ahead and read transformation here because I'm kind of curious. It's kind of calling out. Oh, there it is. It opened up pretty quickly to it. Desire for change, options to approve, things to amend, update, and improve. Quick as a flash, freedom awaits. Restyle to transform, now trust in the fates. Quick as a flash, freedom awaits. Restyle to transform. Wow. Now trust in the fates. So maybe you're making manifestations or changes. You could be doing spell work. You could see this light breaking through the darkness. It's funny, yeah, we had like darkness, dark and light, light. So I always associate the past, right, on the left side. So you're moving towards the light. You're moving towards clearing up something or helping people to clear up, bring clarity so that people don't have to be defensive, that people don't have to be negative or be bullied or anything like that. But I'll continue reading. Native to the British Isles, it is I who would deliver wise folk of one kind or another from place to place as they take my form, for I am quick of wit and elusive and can get about almost unseen. So that could be you. Maybe you're going through the darkness. You can see there's a lot of darkness, like the hermit. You're like this wasp kind of going like over this river that's kind of accentuating like a green light in the dark. It's obviously very late here in the evening, very dark here, right? And then we have like this storm, clouds passing, the light is coming through, bringing day, right? So it's interesting. So let's see, maybe something from like the ethereal realms was manifesting as well for you. It's funny because your reading has so much darkness and yet light as well, which is beautiful. Maybe you're balancing these elements of yourself as well, manifesting, combining elements, because without friction we can't manifest anything. We need something to fight against, right? That's kind of like recipes, right? You need a reaction. But let's continue. You got to shake shit up, right? That is what you desire right now, to go about your business without all the fuss and attention that is currently holding you back or causing issues. Yeah, there could be drama here. Perhaps what you have become is not at all perhaps what you have become is not all it was cracked up to be. Fame and fortune have their price, and notoriety soon wears thin. Yeah, it's very overwhelming, right? So maybe this is how you're feeling. Your desire is for total change, to be someone else or somewhere else, that you could be true to yourself and let your guard down and take it easy. Call on my power now to help you achieve a new freedom, whether it's just a different way of thinking about things or a real life transformation. Wow. Whether it's just a different way of thinking about things or a real life transformation. So maybe you've got to, especially if you're a people pleaser and you're used to pleasing people, maybe that's not the way to protect yourself, right? Because now you're just gonna. That's how prey gets eaten, right? In nature, like, you've got to have a backbone, and you've got to kind of embody some of the qualities of the predator, right, to fight against really strong predators. So let's see. Just like Kamala Harris's campaign, when we fight, we win, right? Because if there's no struggle or no fight, you're dinner. So let's see. Call on my power now to help you achieve a new freedom, whether it's just a different way of thinking about things or a real life transformation. I will help you seek out the people who can support you through this by guiding and advising. Follow my path, and the options present themselves to you along the way. Be sure to keep up. I seldom rest for long, and this opportunity doesn't linger. A quick decision is urgently needed. You can stay where you are or try a very unfamiliar territory. Meeting new people will open your eyes about your true needs and desires. Get active. Doing nothing is not an option. The warrior queen Boudica released a hare from her tunic shortly before battle as an omen that the hare's path would lead to victory. Follow a hare, but don't catch it, for in doing so, it can never show you the other wonders again. So this is definitely in work. It's kind of similar to Pile 1's reading, but yeah, very interesting. This could be also about relationships too. Wow, you're going to succeed though. You could have been being chased. Maybe you looked like very tasty meal to somebody. Maybe we should read Malice. Go check out Goblin. A goblin is a goblin. It's kind of giving me from Lord of the Rings. What's that guy? Like the ring, like my precious. Maybe somebody's coveting something. Vengeful harm to rebuke. Wow. Words of spite and goblet gook. So somebody was talking shit, right? Malicious actions and darker force, evil intent without remorse. Ew. Ew. A strong essence of malevolence summons me to roam the earth, and so I rise out from the deepest mines to cross the mountains just beyond for pure devilment. So maybe somebody's has demons attached to them, or like is being possessed by demons or spirits. Stealing precious belongings like gold or jewelry and causing bad blood between others is just a bit of jiggery pokery, as two is banging pots and pans or moving furniture or snatching away bedcloths in the dead of night. However, when it comes to vicious intent, I am a vengeful force to be reckoned with. Aligned with vindictive maliciousness, revenge seeks you out at this time, for spiteful actions, hostility, and bitterness have birthed ill will. Spiteful arguments, hostility, and bitterness have birthed ill will. And a feeling of hatred has become an open invitation for evil ambition. Whether you are consumed with malice or the target of hate crimes, conflicting thoughts, and a volatile temperament is gobbling you up. Yeah, you need to stay in the light, right? My grotesque appearance reminds you to carefully consider options. Don't let bitterness cause resentment. A grudge has been taken too far. Don't let bitterness cause resentment. Don't say something you'll regret. Protection is required against harmful thoughts or people, I want to say. Forgive and forget. Put your boundaries in place. And don't reveal your weakness. Keep thoughts and words kind, positive, and generous. A malevolent goblin possesses demonic abilities and uses magic for harm. Remember, they are weaker on their own, and they tend to attack in numbers. Strength is bestowed upon anyone possessed under their power. Goblin magic is nonverbal when focusing on power or pranks. Yeah, this could be about maybe a mothering figure, somebody that's a mother as well. But I think we've covered a lot in your reading, honestly. Like, I hate to end it on that note. Maybe we'll get a last power message. Any other power messages for Pile Citrine? Holy cow. Holy cow. Sorry. So yeah, being able to, I think this card is about sewing your wounds with gold type vibe, which is super duper, obviously relevant here. So I guess that was exactly the message you needed to know. Dakini of Infinite Light. So stay aligned and stay connected and stay protected in the light. I think we see a lot of light coming in these cards. I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or at the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thanks. Take care.